friends, welcome to Easy and Homestyle Cooking. Today I'm going to show my favorite recipe. This is nothing but rose cookies. I know you all know how to make rose cookies, but who don't know, and this rose cookies can make in different variations. So today I'm adding little bit banana, and this we are going to mix it with coconut milk and make this rose cookies. So let's start how to make it. First we need banana. So here I have ripened banana. Usually when you make this, you can take ripened banana. If you want, you can put it in a blender also and make it into fine paste. So here is the banana, and just mix it with your hands, or as I told you, you can just put it in a blender and mash it nicely. We don't want any lumps. Just mash it nicely. And if you have this rose cookie maker, then you can make this rose cookie very simple to make it. Only thing, this we need to heat it and dip it in our mixture, but this takes very less time to make it. You can just make it immediately, and this is so tasty. You cannot eat one, you will eat more than one. In this, now we are going to add sugar. You can just take 1 small cup of sugar, just mix it nicely. Now we are going to mix the all-purpose flour, so this will dissolve in no time. 1 cup of all-purpose flour. For 1 banana, you can just take 1 cup of all-purpose flour and small cup of rice flour. We want little bit crispy. For the crispiness, we are going to add the rice flour. So here is the rice flour, and also for flavoring, we are going to add little bit of cardamom powder and some rose water for flavor, and just mix it once. And in this, we are going to add the coconut milk. As I told you, these rose cookies, you can make it in so many variations. This is one variation which I am showing you. You can just make it with plain maida, or you can just make it with egg also. Now we are going to add some water and mix it nicely so that it won't form any lumps. So keep mixing. So if you need, then you can just add some water. You can see I have nicely mixed it. The best way and the easiest way is you can just put it in a blender and just blend it once. That's it. You will get an excellent mixture ready. And this mixture should be little bit thick, not thin. So if you put your finger, it should stick to your finger like this. See, and this thickness is perfect. So that's it, our batter is ready, and now we are going to make our rose cookies. First, we need to have the rose cookie mold to make this rose cookies. And what we need to do is, we need to keep this rose cookie mold in the oil first, and then we are going to dip it in the batter. Because of the heat, this will stick to our batter. So keep your flame high, and we are going to keep this for at least 2 to 3 minutes so that this will become nice and hot. So what we are going to do is, for little bit color, I'm just adding some black sesame seeds and just mix it once. If you want, you can add, it's an optional, and mix it once, and that's it. And this is ready. You can see it is nicely sticking to our spoon. So consistency should be like this. And now you can see this is nice and hot. Just dip it. See, this is sticking to your mold. Just take a fork or knife or any toothpick also. Just try to release this. If your mold is new, then this will take some time. Dear friends, you can see this is ready. First it will be soft, but when you remove it and rest it, then this will be nice and crispy. If you want, you can just cook it for little bit less. This is dark, so we are going to make it one more. So here, always the mold should be in the oil, then only you can make this rose cookies. So just dip it once, and that's it. Take a toothpick and try to release this. Take a skewer or a toothpick or any fork or knife, and this will come easily. So that's it. Once you remove from the mold, you can just turn it to the other side, and this won't take much time to cook. You can just remove it immediately. See, and keep your mold again in the oil. So dear friends, here the rose cookies are done. You can see this is nice and white in color. If you want like this in white in color, then what you need to do is, First, your flame should be nice and hot, and to get your rose cookies perfect, your mold should be hot enough in the oil. Then only the batter will stick perfectly to the mold. So first thing is that to get an excellent rose cookies, and second thing is, once your mold is out of the oil, just reduce the flame to slow so that your rose cookies are not burnt. So initially my flame was high, so I got it little bit dark, but I reduced the flame and I made it, and this is the perfect. And see, I'm going to show you now. My flame is high and even the oil is nice and hot. So just remove this, and that's it. You can see this is holding full, and now you can just reduce the flame, and immediately you try to remove. After a couple of them, this will come out automatically. You need not take a skewer or anything. This will come automatically. The moment you remove the batter from this mold, you can just put the mold in the oil bag and turn it. Usually I make it in a big kadai, and I keep 2 or 3 molds so that we can make it fast. For frying, it won't take much time. Only thing, the mold should be nice and hot. So dear friends, this is very, very nice dish and very, very light, but only thing we are deep frying, but excellent dish. So dear friends, make it. See, initially it was soft when we removing from the oil, but later on you can see this is nice and crispy. Today I showed you without egg and another variation by adding coconut milk. So I'm going to show you couple of variations also later. So see you in another session with some more